bread to dominoes. Anything is possible. Yeah, all I know is get paper. All I do is shit major. Bought a condo on the top floor when the building's a skyscraper. Feeling like I'm Kobe, LeBron for the Lakers. Feeling like I'm Idris, Paul Walker, Taker. New Rollie, no diamonds in it. New Porsche, all dimes in it. I'm infatuated with fine women. Corona extra with the lime in it. Just to chase the Henny. Used to be a penny pincher. Now I'm in plenty business.
Ooh.
Fortune Favors the Ball, season 3, episode 6?
5 or 6?
6. It's 6,
Six.
week 5.
Okay,
we did
so
one before.
yeah, we did do one before.
Yeah. So welcome back. We got the games going on right now, Rams and Niners. Not really the start that I was hoping for with having the Rams defense.
Yeah.
And playing against Kyron Williams. Colby's already got a touchdown there.
Game script has been bad for me. Stafford hadn't had the ball at all, so that kind of sucks.
Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, Luke, we love the sign there.
Thank you. Been a big hit for me. Just had to show it some love.
Yeah.
So.
Well, let's get right into it. We got some matchups.
Let's do matchups. We got a video. The Chug.
Got to spin the wheel.
Yep.
And then
tier
we'll
list.
We'll have another great tier list coming up.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Who's that?
Grimace Reardon.
That's funny.
Yeah. So all right, here we go. Let's go get right into matchups here, and we got a little new format here.
Jerrod asked if we've seen the new league-changing injury. Jerrod hurt his hip flexor. I don't know if that's what he's talking about or
his hip flexor.
Yeah.
Is that just another bait?
Yeah.
All right.
It's me.
Yeah,
Yep.
there it is.
Yep. Is it bad, Jerrod? All right, let's get into the matchups while we're waiting.
So while we're waiting on that, so these are live.
We don't have to talk much about this one, buddy.
No, this one's over.
Sorry.
This one, we have a bad week. I could scroll down and show you just how many people that I have on bye are hurt. And yeah, it's literally everybody. So, and then of course Colby has like nobody on bye, nobody hurt.
Yeah.
Colby by a landslide for this one.
Yeah, it's Colby. Colby got a good team, and your team's hurt or on bye.
Yep.
So,
but it's a good team.
yeah, we love your team.
We love mine.
We love your team. It's the people's team.
It's the people's team. Yeah, that's what they're saying. All right, next one here. We got Wirt and Cody. And this one might be
this one's
bigger
even worse.
beatdown.
Yeah. When you're starting Kyle Usich or whatever, however you say his name.
Yeah.
And that's just, you're giving up.
Yeah.
You're giving up.
Yep. And while we're like the scores here, Luke was 4-2 last week. I was 4-2 as well. Luke also picked when his Chug video, which is different, and he went 2-4. Yeah, tough for down on you, or like down Luke. But you know, I'm trying to catch up. But if you're going 4-2, it's tough too. But yeah, no, this one Wirt is going to get spanked right now. I'm going to call it Wirt Chugs this week.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, he's going to get a 0 burger, maybe one from Kyle. He's starting Malik Washington, which isn't an awful start
with Tyreek out.
But I don't think it's going to hit for him.
Yeah. All right, next one. We got Cole and Jamike. Let's see. Who's you got? This question right there. Darren Waller. And we got Puka going right now.
I'm going Cole here. Jamike's starting some guys that are questionable. He just has to start some guys because of buys and injuries. So Cole's relatively healthy right now. Let's go Cole's team. Yeah. It's crazy. 3 matchups that feel pretty easy to pick right now.
You think so?
Yeah. This one's not bad. This one's not hard to me.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go Cole on this one too. Unfortunately, we're not really going to catch up doing all that. Then we got this one.
Ooh, this one might be a good matchup.
A good one here. We got Sean and JT Boy. JT Boy made a trade with you, Luke. He is now starting Devon Achane and George Pickens.
Quick, what did you think about that trade?
I thought it helps JT short run. It hurts him pretty terribly in the long run.
You think?
I think George Pickens, obviously with CD coming back probably next week.
Mm-hmm.
He looked good at practice today. I saw that.
Yeah.
He was doing some drills. So I think obviously he'll take a hit then. A-Chain, I don't know. It's tough. It's kind of toss up between him and Josh Jacobs, like who you rank higher.
Yeah.
I think it works in your favor, just mainly long term.
Okay.
Like if you lose this week,
which I think there's a possibility.
Like, that I think that you're okay with that. Nico hasn't proved much. I mean, that offense is pretty bad.
I would have loved to have been able to. I mean, I thought I was going to do it, but not having Josh Jacobs playing Paul, like I really wanted. You know what I mean? Like I'm hurting now a little bit.
Yeah. So now, of course, Sean 1-7. He's starting Chris Rodriguez. Not bad out there. I'm still gonna go JT on this one though. He's got Rashad White in there. He got kind of lucked out with Bucky's injury. So if Bucky is a no-go, which it's looking like it is, I think JT. I take JT on this one.
Yeah, I'm going JT here too. I mean, starting Jackson Dart with no Malik Neighbors, that's tough. Tough. Too risky. And I know he didn't have much of a better option.
Yep.
All right.
Next one, we got Luke and Paul here. Luke already has 7 points from Stafford and the kicker. So not a great start there.
No, not a great start. I'm going to go me, though. I ain't never picking against my team again. I'm
going to go Paul on this one.
I don't blame you. Paul could beat me.
I think Kenneth Walker, Michael Pittman's been playing really well. He is questionable. I don't know what that means. I don't know.
He didn't practice today. I hope he doesn't play.
Yeah. Chase Brown has looked abysmal. He's going to continue to look abysmal against Detroit's defense. Detroit's defense. Yeah, it's tough, but I'll take Paul on this.
You taking Paul like confidently or no? This is 50-50.
I think he beats you by like 10.
Okay.
All right, and then last one we got Jerrod and Conforti, and I think Jerrod is upset about this one because if he wins, then like he's also upset because Dan loses, and you know that he just he's just like, oh, like Dan's so good at everything, and
Dan's S tier. He's
S tier.
We need to look. Has
even if he
Dan ever been rated below like B tier on lists that actually matter? You know what I mean? That are important. There's lists like Jerrod will do like these lists that no one really cares where they're ranked. Yeah, and he'll throw Dan towards the bottom just to make like, oh look,
but tiers that matter.
Yeah. But tiers that matter, we all know.
Yeah. So Dan here, we were talking earlier. Chuba Hubbard with that questionable tag. Of course, Dan's had a problem with running backs with James Conner and who was his other one?
Who was his other running back that went out?
Oh, I got it right here. Oh yeah, Tyrone Tracy.
So he lost him early.
Yeah, so. Obviously, those go out. I'll trade him J.K. Dobbins and Chuba Hubbard. Chuba Hubbard's missed the last 2 days with a calf strain.
I don't think he's playing.
And calf strains aren't great for running backs. Yeah. So we'll see how.
Coldbeard's on the show. Can't get him on live. Can't get him to do.
He's in the league. Yeah. I thought he just said
it. Yeah.
Wow.
He's.
Colby, welcome.
We're like.
Yeah, Colby, thank you.
Wait. Dude, I thought Grimace Reardon was Eli. That's Wirt.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that until now.
Yeah.
Didn't realize that till now. That's Wirt. Duh.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I'm lost.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Maybe he's talking to Colby about being in the wrong.
Oh, yeah.
I thought Eli changed his name to Grimace Reardon. And I was like, that's pretty funny.
No, because Wirt, it was the first time chat, so I knew somebody knew. Yeah, but Wirt, welcome.
Okay. Good to have you, Wirt.
Good to have you. So this matchup here, Dan, if Chuba plays, obviously a huge bump there because he has no other running back on his roster that can play.
Yeah.
Wandale Robinson, I'm not a big fan of that. Kendrick Bourne actually 3 catches for 64 yards already. That's
pretty solid start for bro, just a rando.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Jerrod on this one pretty big, I think.
Anyways, Wirt.
I'm gonna go Jerrod on this one pretty big. I think Dan might lose every game from here on out.
Being 5-1 to losing the league, that would be
but again,
crazy.
It's five wins in the past solidified you pretty much as
but not
last
anymore.
Place. But now it's double the amount of games.
So now you need usually 10 would secure it. Yeah, 10 would secure it.
Yeah, if we're using simple math like that. That's those are our matchups this week. Who are you going there?
I'm going not Dan. I'm going Jerrod.
Yeah. So I think we were one off your game and Paul's game.
Yeah.
It's kind of a
and that one's a good one to choose opposite of me,
it is, but the
especially
other
after
ones,
you seeing the quarterback get 6 in the first.
Yeah, the other
half.
one's not great. So
Which Kyler was at. Kyler was at 0 last week against me, and he ended up 16.
16, yeah, something like that.
So, it's doable.
Yeah. So, matchups there. We'll see how that goes. Of course, a lot of injuries.
A lot of injuries. A lot of buys. Getting to the nitty gritty.
Yep. So speaking of injuries and buys, Dan sent us a special video, and he has a special message as well.
Okay.
Of course, Andy makes his picks. So
Yeah,
Dan,
let's hear it.
take it away.
All right, what's up, everybody? I got last place in fantasy, and to be quite honest, it wasn't even that fucking close. So I'm going to go through the picks kind of quickly because I have a little bit of a rant to go through. But first matchup, we got Cody and Wirt. I got Wordle getting that one. Jamaica and Cole. I got Cole. Colby and Trenton. I got Colby. Pete and JT. I really want to pick against JT just because he pisses me off, but I think he's going to win this week. Paul and Luke, I got Luke, and then for me against Jerrod, I think Jerrod beats the absolute dog shit out of me, and then you guys see another video next week. So, with that being said, my little rant is that in the group chat, it was asked who's the most unlucky, and let me just run down, I guess, what happened here, because I've been not very vocal about it. I went all in on Jamar Chase, and then he has Jake Browning now throwing the ball to him, which is fantastic. I went pretty big on receivers with, Jamar Chase, Tyreek Hill, DJ Moore, and Terry McLaurin. I did trade away McLaurin right when he got hurt, so that kind of helped. Tyreek Hill is literally dead. And then I went pretty light on the running backs. I had James Conner and Tyrone Tracy. They both had season-ending injuries on the exact same week. So now I'm scrambling. I'm in panic mode, and I think I will not be able to ever recover from this. So Pete said that he might get last place this year. I think I'm now in the running, even though I was 5-1 going into last week. I think that will be the last win I'll ever have. So with that being said, I'll show you a little shotgun action here, but I have a little background music also. Cheers. Bear down.
All right, thanks,
Did you
Dan.
see the mouth work right there? That's all I could watch. Was just that mouth just gulping that sucker down. That was good.
Dan, thank you so much.
We'll see you next week.
Probably. It's a tough one.
Yeah, tough.
A lot of injuries. Tyreek Hill, is dead. In fact,
he literally died on the field.
Yeah, that was pretty gruesome. So
how crazy was it that he was laughing? His knee was literally off his body. He was holding his knee in his hand
sideways,
and he's just laughing, throwing up the deuces. It was crazy. It was psychotic.
Yeah,
I was like, wow, this guy's crazy.
Yeah. No, that adrenaline does a lot to you. So.
Do we need to hit this next? Or
let's go ahead and hit the wheel next.
See what we got.
We'll see what the next punishment is. Maybe Dan, maybe Wirt, maybe me. I don't know. Yeah. We'll see. But here we go.
Here we go.
Go ahead and spin it. Of course, we got Chugs and, of course, the milkshake dance. We can kind of see what that looks like, but it might be a different TikTok dance. Here we go.
Milkshake dance. Chug.
Oh, it's the yellow chug.
We're getting tired of these chugs.
Yeah, getting tired of it. But it will be a chug nonetheless. Yep. So, got another tier list here. I think this is a redo tier list.
Ooh, okay, redo.
So Jerrod is revisiting a previous one. I think per some request. Okay, so we'll kind of get right into that.
Let's get into it
and see.
That's what we got.
Yeah.
I got Cody sitting on the call with me.
Oh, Cody's with
Say what up, Cody.
What up, fellas?
So this week, this is my get right week. I'm rectifying, making something better, correcting something I did wrong. I feel like in the past there was one tier list that I did that I got a lot of shit from, okay? and it was very subjective. I didn't put it on pen and paper. I didn't think about it as much, and I'm going to redo that one for you. I'm going to get it right. And this week, I'm going to be doing my first redo on the funny tier list. Now, I did this back in season 2 of the podcast, episode 3 or 4, something like that. I called in. It was bad. So let me just run through this with the corrections. So this is what you're looking at on screen is the funniest tier list that I did. So I had Dan and Cody up high. We had Eli and Cole, me and Luke. I'll let you read the rest. So we're gonna make our corrections, and again, I made this more objective. I ranked everybody on 5 major points in terms of comedy that ChatGPT came up with for delivery, originality, reaction from folks, crowd response, like the way you get everyone going, versatility, like being able to go from group to group, and quickness. Not only quick, but also like witty jokes, like witty humor. So let's do it. And I think based off this tier list, I might have to move some things around instead of doing like A, B, C, D, E like I did last time. It's tighter this time around, so I might have to juggle some things. So right off the top, I still have Dan in the top tier. Okay, so Dan's in that A tier. I think some of his big attributes. He has high numbers all across the board. Again, this is a 1 through 5 scale. Got him decently high for delivery, high on originality, high on crowd reaction, 4 on versatility. I have him a 5 for quick wit. So Dan gets a good overall score there, putting him at the highest. Coming up a little bit, and this is gonna make it bad for me, but I have me at B. So I got me 1 tier higher than I was last time at the B spot. I think some of my strong attributes are originality. I wasn't Cody was arguing for my versatility and quick wittiness. I kind of averaged the two, so he gave me a 5. I gave myself 4, so that's 4.5, which brought me up a little bit. So a little bit higher than this time. Now for so I got Cody, I got myself. Let's shift it a little bit. So I got JT Boy. I still got GT Boy. Fairly low. Now again, if C is average, I think what we need to do here is make like an upper C, and we're gonna make a lower C, because again, everybody's pretty tight here. And it's not that I don't think JT Boy is not funny. We talked about with Cody how he is definitely a good vibe and will never take away from the group. Is gonna laugh at the jokes. He gets all the jokes, but he's just not the centerpiece of the comedy. So for JT Boy, I have him. Okay, yeah, looks like he's still gonna be kind of in that D tier category, but we'll mix some things up. So got JT. I also in that same category. I still have Paul. I actually pulled Colby down just a tad. So I got Colby, Paul, JT, and JM. That looks pretty good so far. Let me check those off. Colby, boom, boom. So for Trenton, I had in the lower C. I think that's still a good spot for him. I think Trenton does well on delivery for jokes, and he has average to maybe slightly above average numbers all across the board for originality, versatility, reaction, quickness. Didn't see any like huge outliers, but overall strong numbers. Again, other than delivery, which I had at being a higher. So someone who did make a big jump from last time is Wirt. And I don't know if I just mislabeled him first, but Wirt I got having big numbers in originality. Wirt just doesn't make meme references. All his jokes are from the dome. And in another category, he's super, super quick. I have him both at 5s in those categories. He does have some other moderate numbers, but that was enough to pull him up into the upper C category. So I got off Wirt in the upper C. And in that same category, yep, I got Luke, so he's going to stay there. I thought Luke has good delivery. Thought Luke has good quick wit. Had him at a high number for both of those. That's what kept him there. Cody's still going to be high, so I have Cody at the top, but it's still going to be below Dan. So I kind of switched those numbers around. Got Cody high for originality, high for crowd reaction, about the highest you could get. Above average for being like, quick with some things. Every other thing was normal, but he had such high numbers it still pulled him up. And for, let's see, Eli, I have Eli with me in the B tier. Eli has great delivery, top tier delivery, top tier quickness and wit, decent above average originality, and I thought reaction and versatility were average. So that pulls him up a lot. So for Cole, I have Cole in the... He's kind of right in between these two. I'm going to bump him up to the B tier. So I got Cole high for crowd reaction, and he's above average for versatility and originality as well. Now, here's the biggest jump you're going to see. And I thought about this. I really did. So, again, work jump big. I got one more that I hate to admit it. But I did misplace Sean the most. And it's not just because he gave me shit, because I wanted to keep him down. I'm not just listening to the man. But I have Sean Moore making the biggest jump. So we got 20. He's going to be right in between upper C and lower B. And I'm going to put him in... Oh, that was Colby. He's down there. But I'm going to put him in that upper C category. I have Sean high for originality. He often making a lot of jokes in the group, not stealing a lot. He's adding a lot to it, and I think Sean is quick and witty. Have him really high for those. Delivery is probably slightly above average too. For crowd reaction and versatility, I have him average, but still pulled him up a lot. So yeah, let me make sure this is all right. And I can go back and give everybody their numbers if they want them, but I tried to give some big emphasis on the areas where people excelled. And that's it. Cody, after hearing that, I think Trenton's in the lobby too. What do y'all boys think? Any comments? Quick, you only got like 30 seconds.
Yeah. That's it. That's all I got.
Okay. Trenton, you in here?
Yeah. I'll make some comments tomorrow, but when this airs. But yeah, I know. I think it's crap, but we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that later.
All right, I'm out.
Yeah, we've had some comments. We got some comments on that.
First, thank you, Jerrod, for yet another crappy tier list.
Well, at least he puts the work in. You can tell he tries.
No, he does.
He tries, and that's what we want.
Yeah, we strive for that. Go ahead with we both agreed.
Okay, so bring up your point with Dan. I think you bring up a good point with Dan.
I think Dan is silly funny.
Yeah, he's funny. But it's like grab your dick funny.
Yeah, and as funny as that is.
Yeah.
As funny as getting your junk grabbed all the time.
All the time.
Yeah, it's like that bit gets a little tired,
Yeah.
And so it's like, but I agree. I think Wirt is funny. I think Wirt is above Dan.
I think Wirt's funny too. Wirt has his moments. Sometimes he's real serious and it's like he's not funny at all. But Wirt has like top tier moments. That's why I would have Cody at the top.
Yeah.
Because Cody's kind of always funny.
Yeah.
Wirt is A tier. It's just he's not.
Yeah.
JT.
Yeah.
I watched the video of JT getting his thing grabbed.
No, I watched a bunch of those.
He
videos.
was giggling. JT was giggling. Okay.
He'd giggle like for like a half second, and he'd be like, "Oh, stop it, stop."
So
don't do that again.
So Dan would move down for me, and I'm not around the guys much. I love Dan.
Sure.
I'm all of this is out of love. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
he'd probably be upper C maybe because I mean he's funny.
Yeah.
And then so I have Wirt up more. I think he's A tier. You for me, but I'm around you all the time. You're a funny guy. Okay, I'd have you in upper C. maybe lower C, no one's in there. I don't know. I mean,
and my thing is like Jerrod said something like there was above average a lot of things. If C is average, why was I lower tier? That was just my thing. Like I think it's either math's wrong.
Right.
I don't know. Or just
I think about Paul. Paul can be funny, but he don't want to hurt feelings.
Yeah.
So Paul guards everything he says.
You got to break a few eggs sometimes.
Yeah. Paul doesn't chance it.
That is Wirt's mantra. He's breaking a lot of
Wirt's
eggs.
gonna break some eggs.
And if it's not directed to you, it's hilarious.
Yeah. But guess what? You're always on edge because you never know if it's coming after you.
Exactly.
You never know.
Exactly. Yeah. But no, I like overall we appreciate the effort. Again, I think it's more wrong than the first one.
Oh, because of yours or because
no, not really because of mine.
Okay.
I think no. I won't say that. I do agree with moving Sean up. I do agree with moving Word up. Those were two correct moves. But I don't think Sean was moved up enough. It all started with the at Wirt's bachelor trip.
Yeah, it did.
Look at me, first spear.
Yeah.
I want to be first spear. Look at this Wirt. Look at this. I know this fish really, really well. Granted, Jerrod did do a lot of fish naming too, but that's maybe because I was like the last spear. So that might come from a place of jealousy.
Definitely last spear.
Well,
hey, but guess what? I was last spear one time too.
That's right.
And I got bumped up pretty dang good.
Yeah. So,
all right. Anybody else on that tier list that we talk about? I'm just trying to look at it. Jamaica, just too quiet. You know, you never know.
It's tough to be funny when you don't
it's
say
tough to be
much.
funny when you don't say much.
Yeah.
So it's nothing against Jamaica. It's just he doesn't say anything.
And Colby, I would say a couple points here, just finally being in the chat after a while.
That could bump him up right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
First time we heard Colby. Colby doesn't get bumped up in my tier book because he won't he won't roast the people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we're week 5. We're still waiting on his roast. Last year when he won it, we were waiting.
Oh, I think it was like week 8, week 9.
Yeah, we had to beg the guy to come on the show.
I had to pay him to come over.
Yeah.
To come here.
So that's holding him back in my book. He gets on the tier list and he starts insulting people. All right, he's back up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Who else we got? Make sure we didn't miss anybody. Eli. Eli is funny.
Yeah,
it's a drive.
It's very dry.
And I think maybe that's why he's not A tier is because he's just always dry funny. You know what I mean? Like he can't go wet funny.
It's like you're used. You got to be able to be dry, maybe a little silly funny every now and then, and like witty. So like if you are really good at a lot of those things, then I think you're funnier. If you're really good at one thing but not good at the other, it's like you kind of stuck there,
holds you,
and it holds you back. So like I think that holds Eli back. I think that holds Dan back as well.
Mm-hmm. Let's throw some ideas out for next tier list. Anybody in the chat, Trenton? What can we tier list next week?
Yeah, we want to know this.
I'm trying to think. Like, have we ever done a smartest tier list? Because that could hurt some feelings.
That could hurt some feelings. Probably hurt my feelings.
I think he'd be up there.
I mean,
I guess Jerrod's smartest. He would go into. It wouldn't just be about book smart.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like it depends on if you're IQ.
Yeah, it's
books. Book smart.
It's gonna be way
street
more.
cred, whatever.
Yeah.
If it's just football, ball knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Ball knowledge would be a bad.
Biggest ego, JT. All right. What's some other ones? Okay, so that who. I'm just trying to get the juices flowing. Jerrod has to grind every week trying to think of a tier list.
Yeah.
So
Best golfer.
Yeah, just think of things like.
What am I good at?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Sneak peek. JT Boy low. I think on the smartest, Jerrod. I kind of want to see that because I know where it would get the juices flowing.
Yeah.
It would get the juices flowing.
And then I think what you could do is like to make it fun is like he can do an accurate tier list, but then he gets like 2 lies, so he can put people. He can lie about 2 of them.
Yeah.
To kind of throw things off. You don't know which one.
You don't know which ones. So I think what we do is
okay.
I think next week we maybe get a smartest tier list and get Jerrod to do one and then get JT Boy to do one.
That wouldn't be a bad idea. If JT's
JT
up
Boy,
for
would
it.
you do a tier list?
And I kind of, we kind of want to do it the same way. Like we want to see the actual tier list like Jerrod does.
Could you, so that Jerrod,
I made that for Jerrod or like that.
So could
that
you
tier
do
list.
what Jerrod does and
Yeah.
you be on there with JT?
Yeah, if he wants to
I'm
call
worried
in-
that Jerrod would bias a little bit because they're gonna have two different opinions.
I would agree so. And then I think they would need to meet together and come up with a structure of
So you would need to, if you wouldn't mind, to facilitate that conversation between the two of,
Yeah.
all right, here's what we're ranking on.
yeah.
Here's
So,
how we're
like,
judging it.
Maybe like different criteria, kind of like how he did that with 5 criteria. And you could do like, hey, Luke's really street smart or book smart or whatever, but like lower
he's-
that so like it averages out. So
Yeah.
like then you can kind of justify that because some guys are going to be smarter than others in most areas and vice versa. So yeah, I think that's a great idea. We'll see if JT can do. Can't do it by this Thursday. Well,
That's crazy. Oh my
never
God.
mind. I'm just
Yeah.
spitting ideas here.
We had probably the best idea we've had all year, and you just
Yeah.
Okay. Pivot.
Yeah.
Either probably work.
I think work would be a good one.
I was gonna say Eli Reardon, but Eli just doesn't know the league. Does he know? No, he didn't know everybody in the league.
Yeah.
Work, would you do it?
Yeah. Work, we need you. You versus Jerrod tier list, and then Luke and I
We could.
will kind of rank them which one we think is better.
Okay. So if you
Well,
want me to
maybe-
rank it higher, you know where you need to put me.
That's right.
I have been recently trying to look into the league history on, we talk about who the luckiest is, kind of diving into that, trying to figure out who is actually the luckiest. I was thinking about looking at kickers and defense score and see who did the
'Cause there's no
when
skill
you
on that.
when you average. See, I think there is a little.
Well, defense.
Defense is a lot of luck.
Defense. Oh, you think? Oh, I think it's the opposite.
Defense is a lot of luck, and kicker is luck too. I mean, both of them, but I think there's a little skill, a little.
Yeah.
Colby wants to hear JT crank out a list about who he thinks would do best in the scouting field in the NFL.
So basically a ball knower.
Yeah, who knows ball? Ooh, that's a good one for JT to do. That's a good idea, Colby. JT just does Mac Jones is down on the field after a big hit. Sorry about that.
Hopefully he fumbled and
Yeah,
the
I
Rams
hope
turned
the
it for a
Rams get the
touchdown.
ball and gets to kick a field goal.
Yeah.
So I think that is a good idea. If JT would do something for the league, like he just, just
Sit-
takes.
Sits on his laurels and just
Yeah.
reaps the benefits. Making
Dude,
the playoffs
he
every
could
year
find
and never
30
winning.
minutes. He could find 30 minutes.
He could find 30 minutes.
That's
and,
all it takes.
And we can pre-record it.
Yeah.
I'll come here if
Yeah.
Luke's willing. I'll come here or Luke, you can do
I
it.
could do it.
And we just make a tier list. Whenever you're available, JT.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's going to be this week. I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe. So we got a couple ideas out there.
Yeah.
Couple ideas out there.
Yeah.
We might need a new segment.
What do you think?
What's the segment?
I do have one.
Tears have run dry.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, I could.
This is a little Q&A segment.
Yeah,
right
it's a
here.
little Q&A.
Now
We
that
haven't,
we're-
we haven't done one of those before. What's another thing we could do? I mean,
We could still do like I talked about it before with you. It would basically be a and this is for you guys as well. So basically we have like this what's it called? Wavelength. The game. And we pick a category, and so basically it's like we say, okay, who is out of our league? It can kind of go along with the tier list, like who out of our league is an elite ball knower, and then let's say that the needle's this way, you would pick somebody, or like the chat would tell you, okay, hey Luke, you need to so and so,
yeah.
or whatever, or something like that, and then you would move the needle wherever it is. But it'd get chat involved. They get it's just an idea.
Interviews isn't a bad idea. I mean, questions wise,
Interview like league members.
Yeah, interview league members and just play the video.
Just go ahead. Not a bad idea. Yeah.
Just be dependent on what questions you ask, that kind of thing.
Yeah, Colby. Unfortunately, yeah, that's true. But yeah, I would say lower C as well. You've had a tough go. I don't think you're on Jerrod's.
I think I'm C. I think I've been average.
It's just Jerrod handpicks his tier
Jerrod
list.
handpicks his favorites, and he'll pluck them in the A to B tier.
Yeah,
I don't know if I've ever been A tier on anything.
like one of the top tiers and everything and anything.
in anything. And that's crazy work. That's crazy work.
Yeah.
Jerrod, has Luke ever been A tier in anything?
Yeah.
Let's see. Been doing this show for 2 years, and I don't think Jerrod's put me on A tier on a
Yeah, what's
single
up with
thing.
that?
Let's go. Let's see. Stocks, that would be one that I would hope I'd get A tier.
Are you up all time? After that, especially.
Yeah. After that.
It's like betting.
Can't remember. See, Jerrod uses this. Oh, I can't remember.
Nah, whatever.
I know the answer to that. No. Have never been A tier. And it's hurt me.
Yeah.
Okay? You could have made a tier especially for me. You know? Anyways.
Yeah.
Upper B, dad bod for Luke. Is that a good thing?
See, that's like if it roasts you, it's like, yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm sure I'm an A tier in that, but it's like, but do I want to be?
Yeah, I'd rather be F tier.
No, dad bods are for sure in, but
Yeah.
like other thing, you could just kind of
Smallest.
yeah, small wiener. It's
Oh,
like,
you're S tier, Luke. Great, congrats. It's like, thanks, Jerrod.
yeah, great.
All right.
All right, well that should be it. We can continue this elsewhere, but thank you for tuning in.
Yep. Good luck,
Good luck this week,
everybody.
boys.
Living with a disability.